The following program is being brought to you in living color on NBC by the W.A. Schaefer Pen Company. Jimmy Durante in Give My Regards to Broadway.
Everything that happens in life can happen in a show. You can make them laugh. You can make them cry. Anything can go. The clown with his pants falling down, all the dance. That's a dream of romance. Oh, the scene where the villain is me. That's entertainment. The play that's a hit on Broadway. All the pause just before the applause. The bright lights on the opening nights. That's entertainment.
Jimmy's guest star, Jane Powell. Jimmy Rogers. Eddie Hodges. And special guest, Ray Bolger.
When you can't find the mill or the glow, when your act stops the show or the roar, when they're shouting encore, that's entertainment.
The guy who's the sly private eye that you see every night on TV.
Or the kid who began like I did.
That's entertainment. The plot may be hot, full of action and thrills. A cop who won't stop till his job be fulfilled. And all the gangsters he kills brings him fame and glory. A typical movie story.
The guy may be waving a flag that began back with George M. Cohan.
Hip hooray, the American way. The world is a stage. The stage is the world of entertainment.
Give My Regards to Broadway, starring Jimmy Durante, presented throughout the United States and Canada by the Schaefer Pen Dealers, who this Christmas feature the most glamorous gift you can give a woman, and now the newest gift you can give a man.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alistair Cook. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a little about Broadway. No matter where you look, all over the world, Broadway has got the brightest lights. Broadway runs through Manhattan. Manhattan is an island. And an island, of course, is a body of water surrounded entirely by land on the inside. Broadway starts way down here at the Battery, and let's see, where does it go from there?
It goes up through Times Square, Columbus Circle, then all the way to Yonkers.
If you were given that answer before you came on stage, we're in trouble. Say, Eddie, you know Broadway pretty well, huh? Say, tell me, how long you been in show business?
Well, let's see. I was in Hole in the Head, Music Man. Gosh, I go clear back to 1957.
1957? An apprentice veteran.
Joe, you're, well, sort of my idol. I've always wanted to be just like you.
Well, Eddie, you can be like me with some luck, a lot of hard work, and a little sloppy plastic surgery. But if you want to be a real success in this business, you got to remember one thing, the most important thing, and that is the audience. Now, this is an audience. And to be a star, you gotta feel the audience. Go ahead, feel one. Wait a minute, don't bruise them. It cuts down his applauding power. Now, these are the people that inspire you. Sometimes it's a bit of a challenge. But remember one thing, Eddie. The audience is important, especially if you have a lot of your relatives in the audience. You know something, Eddie? Something has always got to be going on stage.
I wish I could be like you.
Well, you can be, Eddie, with a little luck, a lot of hard work, and some sloppy plastic surgery.
Well, I'm still young. Maybe it'll grow.
Oh, no, never. You have to be born with that, just like you were born with talent. Isn't that true, Jimmy?
Right. You see, Eddie, you take what was given you to start with, work hard at it, become successful, and when you're my age, you can sit at the fireside and take it easy. If that's true, what happened to me?
Anything.
How can you be so nimble on your feet at your age?
Don't you just hate kids? At my age? How old do you think I am, Eddie?
Well, you must be close to 36.
Don't you just love kids? I like you, Eddie.
I like you, too.
Wait a minute, let's make it unanimous. I like the both of you. Pals!
Pals!
Pals! Now wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. We may not go far, but sure as the star. Wherever we are, we're together. Wherever I go, I know that he goes. A duo. And wherever we go, we know he goes.
A trio.
No fits, no fights, no feuds, and no egos. Amigos. Together. True tick and true tin.
All out or all in.
And whether it's win, place, or show,
Now you for me and me for you, we'll muddle through whatever we do together, wherever we go. Now a few weeks ago, on Frank Sinatra's show, great show, he sang this with Dino and Bingo.
hey, this is their set. They each had a class. No one can surpass.
Man, it was a gas of a show.
Now Crosby was casual as ever.
As ever.
Sonata and Martin were clever.
So clever.
Let's hope that they never will sever their endeavor together. Say, Ray, you be big.
Are you kidding? I don't sing.
Hey, let's swing on this thing all together.
Hey, yeah.
The big and the small. Show off.
We're having a ball here together.
We'll play all the best clubs and lodges. Durante
And Boulder.
and Hodges.
Hey.
We'll make a great team like the Dodgers. Three Dodgers together.
If I catch the flu.
We'll catch it from you. We'll all sneeze at you together. With you for me and me for you, we'll muddle through whatever we do. Together.
Wherever
Well, Jimmy, what are you doing here? You're not a dancer.
I know, but in this type of show, the star always works with the guest. And another thing, you know, in my career, why, I've skated with Sonia Henney, bulldogged the stairs with Roy Rogers, and drowned with Esther Williams.
Well, Jimmy, we'd just love to have you dance with us, but the dance only requires 6 boys.
You fellas want to draw straws? I don't like being a tyrant, but I'm afraid I must. You leave. I just cut off the rent on your suit.
No, wait, Sasha. Jimmy, you can't let Sasha go because he gives all of the cues to the entire group.
Sasha, tell me what the cues are.
Когда танец начинается, я делаю двойные туры. Вот так, понимаешь? А потом иду сюда и прыгаю. И делаю другой прыжок. А потом иду на середину, делаю вместе, потом другой прыжок, и танец кончается.
I'm afraid, Miss Powell, you'll have to continue without my services.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Oh, that's all right. By the mere admission of failure, a man spiritually and psychologically attains an eternal demeanor that transcends all metaphysical phenomena documented by human experience.
Bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to ever set it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep a wink, not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight.
lovely. That was lovely. You know, if you walk along Broadway far enough, you'll be clear out of New York. Just keep going west, and when you get to Fort Madison, Iowa, you'll arrive at the Schaefer Pen Company, which up to now didn't even know it was on Broadway. But if you can't make that long a trip, just go to your nearest store.
Looking for a man's gift? Something different? Not too expensive? Something he'll really go for? Well, here's the newest gift you can give a man.
It's Schaefer's PFM, Pen for Men, the first fountain pen ever designed exclusively for men. He'll like its new, bold styling. He'll like its solid heft, its man-sized grip, a perfect length for writing. And wait till he sees that exclusive inlaid point. This one's 14-karat solid gold. It writes the way a man's pen should, with unmistakable character and authority. And he'll be intrigued with Schaefer's exclusive snorkel pen filling action. Ingenious, drinks up a man-sized barrel full of script like soda through a straw. Even the ladies can appreciate this new loss-proof clip. It grips any thickness of fabric. And see how neatly it fits straight up and down in his pocket. That's trimness.
No wonder any man would be happy to receive and so proud to own his Schaefer PFM. It has what it takes to make it any man's lifetime friend. New bold styling, new inlaid point, no dunk snorkel pen filling, new massive capacity, new loss-proof clip, new trimness in the pocket.
Schaefer's PFM, Pen for Men. You've heard about it here, read about it in the Post and Life. Now, see it in person tomorrow at the fine stores which feature this distinctive display. Schaefer's PFM is priced from only $10. Beautifully gift-boxed, of course, with matching pencil for men from $14.95. What a small investment for a gift of such lasting value. Just say PFM, Pen for Men, by Schaefer's. It's the newest gift you can give a man.
Good evening, fashion enthusiastics. Clothes are exceedingly important. They not only make you look good, but when you're falling apart, they hold you together. Broadway often sets the trend in styles. Miss Powell and I will give you a glimpse of what the smart actors are wearing this year.
First model, please. This is from Maxwell Sheets. It's an imported black silk formal sheet with huge cocoa and tangerine colored popping. The convertible sleeves can also be worn as a cape.
Jane, that model is gorgeous.
Oh, I guess she's all right if you like that type.
I like it very much. I'd like to meet it. Now for the masculine gender. That means fellows. Here is the first of the new styles from Italy. As you notice, it barely holds half an Italian. There are no pockets, no cuffs. As a matter of fact, he's lucky they gave him the pants. A feature of this stunning suit is the vent in the back. It's very smart if you can stand a draft.
Love a man that walks with a swagger, don't you?
Yeah, when the suit loosens up, he'll walk better.
And here's a white satin dinner costume with hand-embroidered sleeves. They are sprinkled with brilliance to give importance to the jacket. It is worn over a formal strapless dress, and the bodice is of crushed chiffon.
Jane, I'm sure I've seen that girl somewhere before.
Oh, probably in a magazine someplace, Jimmy. You know, she used to model his and hers hip boots.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't recognize her with her boots off. And now something for the virile outdoor man. This is a shooting jacket. This is a shooting jacket. This is the shooting jacket fashioned from English tweed and Italian chamois. The coat is by Baroni. The falcon by Fred's Poultry.
I do like an outdoor man like that.
Trouble is, when you get him indoors, he wilts.
This is a Pompeian silk satin ball gown. The handmade roses in blending shades follow the wrap-over line of the skirt.
Jane, do you think you could get that model's phone number?
Oh, well, yes, Jimmy. I happen to know her husband very well.
In that case, when you get the number, give it to him. This is something exciting from the Via Barberina in the heart of the Italian fashion headquarters. Notice the bulky Italian sweater. The only trouble is people have been known to look inside and find somebody else in there. The Bermuda shorts are only for those men who have beautiful dimpled knees, like our handsome model. A garter belt can be worn with this outfit if you wish to be a conversation piece in the locker room.
That concludes our style show for tonight.
You know something, Jane? I'm disappointed. I've always wanted to go out on a date with a model.
Oh, Jimmy, maybe I can arrange a date for you.
I'm sorry, Miss Powell. I'm not being paid to mingle. Broadway isn't complete without mentioning Carnegie Hall. I doubt that any of you remember the first concert performed in that center of culture. It was performed by one of the most gifted piano teams of the day. Miss Powell, will you accompany me to the rostrum? Obviously, these are the first pianos ever used in Carnegie Hall. Jane, are fingers limber?
Oh, they're just fine, Mr. Durante.
Okay, limber your toes. Ready?
Ready?
A 1, a 2, a 3. I bet Van Clayburg's feet don't have this touch. Say, Miss Powell, you play a beautiful piano.
Why, thank you, Mr. D. I'm going to take up violin lessons so my fingers will have something to do. You know, you play pretty well yourself.
Why not? I'm playing a roller tower.
You know, this is fun. You and I can form a team.
Say, what would you call a player piano rat?
Toe-wing-toe, toe-wing-toe.
Very cute.
Oh, I never knew any boy like you.
Hold it. It's the first time I ever got corns playing a piano. You know something, Janie? This kind of music ain't nothing.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like it, Jimmy. It reminds me of an 1890 jukebox.
But songs wasn't meant to come out of machines. It's got to come from the heart. And you know something, Janie? No matter how good you sing, or no matter how loud you sing, it's got to come from here. Let me illustrate what I mean. Parlez-moi d'amore ti c'è la sei c'è la si cha-cha-cha cha-cha-cha. Spanish.
No, that's French.
How do you like that? I sing French too. Now, Jane, try and follow me in this one. Oh, Cicciono.
Oh, Cicciono.
Oh, Cistrasnia.
Oh, Cistrasnia.
Oh, Cikushnia.
Oh, Cikushnia.
Ipikrasnia.
Ipikrasnia.
Cock-a-bluey-bus.
Cock-a-bluey-bus?
Cock-a-bluey-bus.
Was that from the heart?
No, that's from the stomach. You can't respect me in these things. Cock-a-bluey-bus.
Cock-a-bluey-bus. Cock-a-bluey-bus.
Are you with me?
You've gotta have heart.
Ha,
Oh, you really need it.
ha.
When the odds are saying you never win, that's when a grin should start. When your luck is batting zero,
When your luck is batting zero,
get your chin up off the floor.
get your chin up off the floor.
Jimmy, you can be a hero.
Jimmy, you can be a hero.
You can open any door. There's nothing to it but to do it. You've gotta have heart. Oh, hard to be a genius of color, but keep that old horse before the car. First you gotta have heart. There's nothing to it but to do it.
You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's right to be a genius.
Of course, but keep that old horse before the cart. First you gotta have heart. Yes, you gotta have the heart.
Mr. Rogers, may I join you?
Why, certainly, Mr. Durante. How about our doing a folk tune?
Why not? After all, we're both folk. Go ahead, Jimmy.
All right. Once a jolly swag man camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree.
Hold it. Swagman, billabong, coolabah. What kind of words are them?
Well, I don't analyze them, Jimmy. I just sing them. Actually, this is a song called Waltzing Matilda, and it's an Australian folk song.
Well, in that case, I'll have to consult my Australian dictionary. Billabong. Billabong refer to scalabang. Scalabang, same as billabong. Get in.
Well, Jimmy, actually, it's very easy. A billabong is a water hole, and a skagman is a tramp, and a coolabah is a eucalyptus tree.
Good. For a moment, I thought the song had no message. Continue.
And he sang, and he watched, and he waited while his billy boiled.
Billy boiled?
That's a tin can for boiling water.
I can't get used to that kangaroo bop.
Well, come on, Jimmy, why don't you try a verse?
All right, throw a chord at me. Down came a jambuck to drink at the billabong. This song is Australia's answer to Mac the Knife. I think you better carry on alone, Jimmy. Maybe something in English like tukun carry.
All right. 12 more miles to Tucumcari, I'll be hurrying there to the gal I'm gonna marry with the yellowest hair. I'll left, right, march along, I just gotta get home. 10 more miles to Tucumcari, then I'll never more roam.
Tucumcari, I just gotta get home.
8 more miles to Tucumcari, it's the 4th of July. Been 3 years in January since I kissed her goodbye. Well, left, right, march along, I just gotta get home. 6 more miles to Tucumcari, then I'll never more roam.
Tucumcari, I just gotta get home.
4 more miles to Tucumcari, not much further to go. I got no time to waste with Mary, she'll be waiting, I know. Well, left, right, march along, I just gotta get home. 2 more miles to Tucumcari, then I'll never more roam.
Tucumcari, I just gotta get home.
yellow-haired gal, just in time to see her marry with my very best pal. Left, right, march along, guess I'd better be gone. Miles and miles from Tucumcari, I'll be rambling on. I'm 100 miles from Tucumcari, down in Santa Fe. Fell in love with a girl named Mary, gee, I'm happy today. No more marching now from my honeycomb. I've forgotten Tucumcari, no more reason to roam. I've forgotten Tucumcari, no more reason to roam.
And so we leave the beautiful shores of Tucumcari and return to Broadway. Broadway was built by the Dutch settlers in the 17th century. They called it Breideveg. Later on, it was changed to Broadway because nobody could be a hit on Breideveg. Ray Belger's been a hit in a dozen Broadway shows, and he's going to do a number now which demonstrates why. In this number, he shows the trouble of teething out for cigarettes.
My name is Sledgehammer, private investigator. I may never finish this case.
Ray, that was marvelous.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. I thought it was, great.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy, what a character you are. You know, I think we'd have a lot of fun tonight if we went out and had a little bite to eat.
No, I'm sorry, Ray. You know, right after the show, we're throwing a party.
Oh, I'll go along.
Oh, wait a minute. I got entertained. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to entertain with you. I can sing, I can dance, I can juggle.
No. I need a musician.
Well, you're looking at one. The world's second greatest drummer.
All right. Then you got to show me.
Oh, well, I show you, man.
Another outburst like that, and I'll have your gift wrapped and crushed at the post office.
That's a funny line. Hey, that wasn't in the script. Where'd you get that one?
Hey, play your script.
Play the script up. Play the drums.
We started the picture cut. Stop.
Lost my hand.
Now what's Stop. Now, folks, I'm gonna tell you about my gal.
My gal.
Folks, I'm gonna tell you about my pal.
My pants.
Your voice lends nothing to the performance.
What do you mean my voice lends nothing to the performance? Do you realize, Mr. Durante, that when the rich Melchior heard me sing, he immediately took me under his wing?
Too bad he didn't fly away with you. Continue as though nothing happened.
Yeah, well, I get the chair.
Now, when I'm finished, tell you about my gal, Scott. Why, it won't be the right word to describe her. She's a little bit this, a little bit that, a little bit higher, a little bit flat, but everybody wants my gal. She's a little bit, a little bit odd, a little bit old, a little bit gay, but everybody wants my gal. He'd do anything to get acquainted. Mr. Axel Stovedall, let's pick it up from the crescendo.
Oh, it's Axel Stovedall.
Now when I'm on with my gal, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't you think he probably's up with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? A college graduate.
Here, I'll take it.
Who's it from?
Well, wait a minute, I open it. How do I know? Can I read through the paper? I'll look and see. It's from Mr. Steinway.
What does he want? What does he want?
He wants you to scratch his name off of the piano.
All right, we'll accommodate you, Mr. Steinway. Here, mail his name back to him. We'll start again, Mr. Stovedall. Wait a minute, let's get this here. We've committed what we would say in our thing. We've entitled ourselves to a little autopsy. And again, play me forward a little bit.
Love is a many splendid thing. It's
Everywhere you go, Marie Callas. Bulger, I do the singing. You just lay dominant. Start again.
Yes, sir.
Now, my gal is a beautiful cat. My gal is a beautiful cat. You're drowning my melody.
How can I drown? It just went down for the third time.
He plays piano by nose.
Just a short tune, that's all.
Mr. Bulger, let's go home.
I mean, I should have stood at home.
Yes, it's a little bit... You know, Christmas time calls for a special kind of gift. Get her a Lady Schaefer fountain pen. But don't put it in a stocking unless she can write with her toes.
For Christmas this year, here's the most glamorous new gift you can give a woman. The world's most beautiful fountain pen, a Lady Schaefer. It writes like a dream, and it refills like her lipstick. Just drop in a handy cartridge of script writing fluid, and you're ready to write ever so smoothly. It writes like a dream, and it refills like her lipstick. The Lady Schaefer fountain pen. See the entire collection of Lady Schaefer fountain pens from $10 and matching Lady Schaefer pencils from $4.95. Fashion fountain pens in patterns of tweed, corduroy, and paisley. Fascinating tulle pattern in ivory or vivid mandarin red, jet black, and gold. Golden moiré, silvered satin, and damask. Lovely Lady Schaefer fountain pens. And for everyone in the family, for wonderful gift ideas from just $3.95. Look for this handy shopping guide in the magazine section of today's newspaper. Here you'll find a whole page of Schaefer gift ideas in full color. From Schaefer's famous snorkel pens to one of Schaefer's beautiful new Lenox China writing sets. And of course the lovely Lady Schaefer fountain pen. Look for this display when you do your Christmas shopping. A whole collection of Lady Schaefer fountain pens. The most glamorous new gift you can give a woman.
Now that I've selected a Schaefer pen, I'm tempted to learn to write. Folks in the entertainment business, or for that matter, in any other business, try to keep in a swim, no matter how old you are. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you. If you're young at heart, for it's hard you will find to be narrow of mind. If you're young at heart, you can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams, and life gets more exciting with each passing day, and love is either in your heart or on its way. Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, look at all you derive out of being alive. Now here is the best part. You have a head start if you are amongst the very young at heart. If you're young at heart, if you're young at heart, and if you should survive to 105, look at all you derive out of being alive. Now here is the best part. You have a head start if you are amongst the very young at heart.
Mr. Bolger, who was George M. Cohan?
Who was Mr. Cohen? George M. Cohan happened to be Mr. Broadway himself. You know, Eddie, I was just about your age when I met Mr. Cohan. He represented an era that keeps on living because of his music. Wherever people are, whenever they hear a George M. Cohan song, Broadway becomes as familiar to them as any street in their own hometown.
I'm the kid that's all the candy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. I'm glad I am.
So's Uncle Sam.
I'm a real life Yankee Doodle.
Made his fame and fame and boodle, just like Mr. Doodle did by riding on a pony.
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. A Yankee Doodle do or die.
Hip, hip, hooray!
A real life nephew of my Uncle Sam. Born on the 4th of July.
Memorial Day.
I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle joy.
Oh, boy! Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the pony.
I am a Yankee Doodle.
3 cheers for Yankee Doodle.
I am that Yankee Doodle dog.
My mother's name was Mary. She was so good and true, because her name was Mary. They called me Mary too, for it is Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be.
But with propriety, society will say Marie.
But it was Mary, Mary, long before the fashions came.
There's something there that sounds so square. It's a grand old name.
They're singing Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be.
But with propriety, society will say Marie.
But it was Mary, Mary, long before the fashion came.
And there is something there that sounds so square. It's a grand old name.
Oh, there you are. Who is a man who will spend or will even lend?
Harrigan?
That's me. Who is your friend every time that you need a friend?
Harrigan?
Ha ha! That's me. Well, I'm just as proud of my name, you see, as a president or any king could be. Who is a man helps a man every time he can?
Harrigan!
Ha ha! That's me. Spell it for me, Eddie.
H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N, spelled Harrigan.
Ha ha! Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Divil a man can say a word again me. Spell it again, me boy.
H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N-U-C.
Thank you kindly. It's a name that the shame never has been connected with.
Harrigan.
Ha ha! That's me.
Now this is me. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in him.
Oh, indeed I am.
Devil a man can say a word again him. Eddie, spell it with me. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N. G-A-N-U-C. It's a name that a shame never has been connected with arrogant.
Let me hear it again.
Arrogant.
What's that you're saying?
Arrogant.
Hannigan. That's me.
Arrogant. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Civil a man can say your word again me. H-A-double-R-I-G-A-N-U-C. And there is something there that sounds so square. H-A-double-R-I-G-A-N.
Mary Harrigan.
It's a grand old Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Now whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with that old time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there. Maybe waving the flag that began. Back with George and Cohan, hip hooray! The American way, the world is the stage. The stage is the world of entertainment. Folks, I suggest those of you who want to shape a pen for Christmas, go out now. And if you don't get a shape a pen for Christmas, write to Santa Claus asking for a shape a pen for Christmas.
It's a Schaefer PFM, the pen for men by Schaefer, the newest gift you can give a man. And man, how men go for it. Why, just one look tells you Schaefer's PFM has what it takes to be any man's lifetime friend. It's bold, neat, handsome, rugged. That's PFM. It's got some heft to it, and it fits a man's grip because it was made for him. And here at last is a pen that writes the way a man's pen should, with the world's only inlaid point. This one's 14 karat solid gold. Go ahead, bear down on it if you like. The point for men is really rugged. And because men prefer it, the PFM fills Schaefer's exclusive snorkel penway that loads up the massive capacity barrel slick as a whistle. Yes, sir, from PFM's loss-proof clip to the way it rides free and easy in a man's pocket, it's every inch a man's pen. Schaefer's pen for men. You've seen it in your favorite magazines and newspapers. Tomorrow, see and try it at your favorite store. Pen for men prices start at $10. The set with matching pencil for men in this handsome presentation box from just $14.95. Schaefer's PFM. It's the newest, most exciting gift you can give a man.
And now, folks, that's it for Broadway. Good night to all of you, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
see The Indestructible Mr. Gore, starring William Shatner, E.G. Marshall, and special guest star Inger Stevens on Sunday Showcase in color. Now stay tuned for the Dinah Shore Chevy Show, also in color, next on most of these NBC stations.
Give My Regards to Broadway, starring Jimmy Durante, has been brought to you by the Schaefer Pen Dealers, who feature the glamorous Lady Schaefer pen and pencil ensembles, and Schaefer's PFM, Pen for Men, newest gift you can give a man.